Huh. CeeDee Lamb on the play. Lamb has a first down. Come on in, everybody. Come on over. What are we watching from? Yeah. Devontae Williams takes advantage. On to the 38. Been a wild start, folks. Down. Complete the Lamb. CB Lamb. CeeDee Lamb. Effective. So when I come back, you guys don't see everything of me. Except for my face. Flag on the play, flag on the play. Offense. Goes down.
see that Mitchell has his hand inside the front of the jersey right there. And Higgins just couldn't get off. Trying to make the 10-foot one, and Sirianni wants no part of it. But that was a huge play because of the way the Cowboys were backed up.
34-yard penalty.
34-yard penalty. James on play. Mitchell, intended receiver. Come on in, come on over.
The jugular on that one. Should have just taken the quickly right here. Sometimes when you get it going and you hit some of those big plays down the field, this is a first down throw. Just take one, take a little game.
Hey, Kenneth, you still watching training for DJ guys? You, keep an eye on that screen for me.
And up middle.
On the floor, first down. First and goal, that's good. Back into this.
Running here. Cowboys get on the ball. Don't have to run a play. Just play it out. This first quarter will come to an end. Two full drives, two touchdowns, and the chance to the Eagles' best defensive player. Outside 7. After the opening quarter of the season, time now for our eccentric in-game update. Of course, the big story coming in was the Michael Parsons deal a week ago today. Kenny Clark from the team this game. And 2-1. Next we're down. We talked to Jerry Jones, talked to Stephen Jones, talked to Michael Parsons' agent. So there's a lot of he said, she said, but on TikTok of how this played out. But that's all backwards. Jerry Jones did say was when Micah and he met back in the spring, the two fools in the room. One who offered the deal and one who turned it down. Jerry's words. Great line. But what about the future? What does this whole deal mean in your mind?
Well, if Jerry had signed Micah Parsons, he would have had 50% of his cap covered with 3 players. And that's a dangerous place to be honest with you. And as the number kept going up, they started thinking about what that might mean. And I think Jerry just likes the action, to be honest with you. You know, now he has money to spend on new contracts. We've already seen him doing a little bit of that. And more than anything else, he has 4 players now in the first round in the next 2 drafts, and they're supposed to be very good drafts that he gets to play with. So now Jerry gets to play for either team.
You talked some rationalizing missing Mike isn't going to impact him too much. Only time will tell for the Packers and the Cowboys. Right now, the Cowboys are at the 1 trying to take the go-ahead touchdown on the opening play of the second quarter. Back to that.
In life and business, the goalposts often move. But at Accenture, we say, game on. Because whatever goal you're heading for, together, we'll get there.
We know what America wants.
Famous nuts, baby! No doubt. You should see the underwear I'm wearing.
Times kicked off sites are provided by Nationwide. Right across the parking lot, Citizens Bank Park. Over the Fighting Bills. Got another win today. The best team in baseball, Milwaukee, 2-0. They're 6 games up. In the NL East, they are also sending their congratulations to their neighbors, the champion Eagles. Here in the sports complex in South Philly, second quarter begins with the Cowboys knocking on the door. First and goal from the 1. Javonte Williams, the running back. And Prescott gets to Williams inside for the touchdown. 2 drives, 2 Javonte Williams, 1-yard touchdown runs. And Dallas leads 13-7.
Mike, I think we have to talk about something here. And the Dallas Cowboys certainly running the football and doing well. But remember how many players now the Philadelphia Eagles are missing on this defense. Josh Sweat, who led them in sacks. Milton Williams, who signed a $104 million contract with New England. Jacoby Dean still out. They get John Campbell, Darius Slade, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Brandon Graham. That's a lot of people on the defense, and it shows right now with that field.
You see Carter out of there start tonight, too. A lot of guys who played a lot of great snaps. After the extra point, 14-7.
Why do it? Why would you make it harder on yourself? Why chance it? Why put it on the line? With so much at stake, with so much room to fail, why risk it? Why would you dare? Seriously, why? You could get everything you have and still lose. But my question is, what if you don't?
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain. Missed again. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Chipotle just dropped Bill Gale Chipotle.
Let's go! And the Chipotle experience at home feeds 4 to 6 people.
We have a lot of food here.
That's the protein, rice, and beans.
Everybody can make whatever they want, and there's plenty to go around.
Absolute game changer.
Okay, let's rewind. A freak hailstorm hit, cracking the group's windshield and causing the night to take an unexpected turn. Inside, they were greeted by Edna's warm welcome, a blank stare, equal vest, and a TV showing football that no one wanted to change, ever. So they pulled out the BetMGM app and put together a live parlay, but what would the fourth leg mean? Soon the whole bar was spoken for that parlay. Make it a place you'll never forget. BetMGM Sportsbook. Make it legendary.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special brought to you by Hyundai. Welcome to more in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. And by the Farmer's Dog, real food, being fresh, delivered. The Eagles delivered, so did their fans. Free parade on Valentine's Day, celebrating the title of their rewarding the terrific owner of the Eagles and how he worked for a quarter century in this organization. A terrific job he has done with personnel and Nick Sirianni, another hire for this team that has worked out. The kickoff has not worked out before operations and touchdowns. It's not really will get it past the 35-yard line with an adjustment from last year when he got to the 30.
And I get the feeling that Aubrey's just missed those 2 kicks. Don't you? It looked like he was trying to bounce them into the field of play in the corner, and he just was too much adrenaline on both of them.
And a lot of the kickers around the league talk about kicking a dirty kick, dirty ball. The special teams guys are talking about when you get rolling on the field inside the landing area and slow down the return man. 5, 2, 4, 10-play touchdown drive. Quickly, and a move across the 40, and the 41-yard line. It's with the Yeshua.
How many games last year did we do, Mike, with Saquon Barkley? I mean, it felt like he was running for 70 yards every other play. It was remarkable, the performance that he had in LA, first of all, and then the one back here in the playoff game in the snow, and just dominated. Really, probably would have held the NFL record had he been able to play in that last game. There's Trayvon Diggs in the game now for the Dallas Cowboys.
Last couple of years, knee issues, no action in the preseason. But in the lineup here, only one step of an opening drive, and the field down. Here he comes on next.
Philadelphia first down, 13:15 to go in the second quarter, 14-7. Half time by half.
We had those 11 interceptions. Ron Bland had the stress fracture in his foot last year. The guy hired Elam, a former first-round pick out of Florida, and he basically was failed in Buffalo, and now he's the starting corner out here against the Eagles on opening night.
46.
Five, 13, 15 go.
Well, Jose Diggy did his job there. He was 5 yards into the backfield to be able to make that play and just wall it off. And the fact that Saquon somehow escaped that pass, it really, Blaine's going to go on Dante Fowler for that. He had to clean that up and keep that little team on the outside.
Cowboys 49. Hurts. Third to couple coming up. 42 catches, very low in games last year. Played 10. Healthy, still a player who would be a part of this Philly offense this season.
The Eagles on offense are like a good boxer. It's like they just jab, hit you in the belly a couple times, jab. And then all of a sudden you start creeping in and trying to make plays and stop Saquon. And then one of these two wide receivers, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, they get the one-on-one they want. It usually does not go well for the opponent.
33. Hurts comes back to the middle. And can't put it over the hell of 2 wide numbers for the first down. Look to the outside, but connects with Goddard. Back-to-back trips. First down to 39. New play caller for the Eagles. Kevin Patullo's been with Nick Sirianni for a while. There's now he's the man with the voice of Jalen Hurts inside.
Kellen Moore was here last year and, of course, did such a great job. But it really was those three that really created the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles in that championship run. And now it's those two. And for the first time, at least with the Eagles, Patullo's done both plays.
We're off to do that. Coach with the 6. From the 39, Hurts out of the pocket. Look, we are. India open to go. Kylie Branson is a new tight end in Philly. He was with the Colts before. So he's a free agent in Philly here this year.
Does it look like Jalen Hurts is even more calm than he was in the past couple of years, which is hard to do?
Always calm.
Yes.
Always.
But, I mean, here's a guy that really seeks out advice from championship-type people. We have Peyton Manning, certainly top of the list for him for a long time. Derek Jeter, Tom Brady, guys that have won championships, and now he's only interested in winning. Yeah. And he made that very clear.
And Michael Jordan to that was as well. Brandon Jones. Second and 9, Hurts. Left it open, buys some time, and has a lot of space. And the first down is at the 30. The sideline, high race. And one of the only penalties Hurts escaped. He's got a first down at the 21.
He's killing. And he kills a lot of teams with this because he's willing to stay in the pocket. But you're always trying to answer with some man coverage. We're talking about man coverage. You got your back turned to the quarterback, and then it's turning back on this quarterback. It's going to be first and 10 for the Eagles.
41 Cowboys rookie edge rusher as a rookie of BC, Boston College. He was the one of the coaching staff on the field. First and 10. 35 yard line for Marshawn Nealon. With an edge rotation of guys who try to fill the Micah Parsons void. Nealon did his side.
I'm not sure how Saquon Barkley held on to that ball. You saw a great hustle out of Marshawn Nealon. You'll see it every time he plays football. Watch the tail end of the play. 94 is going to come right back here and get his hand right on the ball. That is a fumble almost 90% of the time, and somehow the strength of Saquon Barkley go on.
He's got plenty of strength. He's That's the rules to watch. Sunburn will Shipley. Barkley a break and runs for a yard. How do you get that big? You do things like this. This is him fresh. Like the old stuff. 585 off the rack. Get it down.
Just one time, I'd like to do anything with the ball. Other than die. But anything else.
Let's say the first place your eyes go to that bar. With all those strong guys, you watch the show themselves to watch. 35 for Philadelphia. Just the 4 men. Pressing all kinds of time. Escapes. First down. To the as first down get there. Let's get there. First and goal, Philadelphia.
I mean, the Cowboys played this perfectly. All they wanted to do was squeeze Jalen like that. And they did. They had him covered. They got him all contained in there. Watch this. Little cross, they got it, and somehow he still beat him through there. Whenever Aaron Rodgers was like that, trying to rush forward against him, he could just always find a way through the crease. And there are two creases in there.
Each team has 9 first downs. Everybody scored on the first 3 drives. 2 for Dallas. Philadelphia's trying to make it 2 for them halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, and converting third downs, that was a 3rd and 5 when he made that run right there. When Jalen made the run. And that's out of push range. That's what the Cowboys have on it. That's your chance to get on the field. And that will.
3 of 3 on 3rd down thus far tonight. Second goal. Hurts. Again the top. Now chase. Take it out to the Jalen Hurts. For the second time tonight.
And you're starting to feel the pain right now. You really are. Donovan has Rocker got to his knees, left this entire side wide open, and Jalen Hurts is killing. I mean, he has simply been a one-man show out here tonight. He's doing it with his arm, doing it with his legs, and there's a ring on his finger for that very reason.
All in the 14. 6 for 6 for 5 rushes for 43 yards. 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had his 2. Devontae Williams has 2. Hurts had 14.
It's not NFL.
Don't play with me.
They won't take it.
Are you too old to play football?
Wait, what?
They want somebody that can run 40, not somebody that is 40. When the coach calls your number, you gonna say, "Gee, 50 cents. Bingo. How you gonna celebrate a win? You gonna give everybody butterscotch candy? It's probably out your pocket with no wrappers on it. Just go get them raw candy. That's nasty, by the way.
New customers bet $5, get $300 instantly in bonus bets, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV.
A screen that doubles in size? Hope the phone.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary?
Well, hang on, Parker. What are you doing?
Is it the capability to tackle absurd obstacles?
Oh, now what?
Is it being stylish and tacky enough? Or is it about how many lovable pets it holds comfortably?
Who doesn't love dogs?
What about putting safety first?
Okay, that's smart.
What if it's all of that and more?
Well, it's got to be the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
Want a sleep that stays up to 5 washes? It's possible. Garmin presents Fruity Sleep and Stay Serum. Patented water-resistant technology to block out risk for ultra-classy sleep that stays up to 5 washes. Fruity Sleep and Stay System by Garnier.
team's games on Sunday? Not an option. So whether you're a picked up an afternoon shift fan, or just a move to a new city fan, or at a Sunday afternoon wedding fan, Verizon's got you covered. Get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us. Every out-of-market game, every Sunday afternoon. That's up to $480 in value. Only on Verizon. See you Sunday.
Attrition on the defensive side of the ball from Philadelphia includes Brandon Graham. For the most years for the Eagles, he was part of that defense last year. Was first in the league in points, but he's one of the 10 players lost to the Super Bowl team. That's most by a champion on the defensive side of the ball. And now it's a very young group. Average age, it's under 25. So Philly has the youngest defense in the NFL. Of course, with this the leadership of a guy like Graham. 206 games in 15 seasons. But hey, young guys trying to figure out something. Return brought down 32. About 60. And then it's one guys not watching the season first. Is this with Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott while Eagles player was injured and Carter was ejected.
Jalen Carter is one of my favorite players. I think you know that. That was one of the most ridiculous things. You just might as well spit in the face of your entire football team, head coach, and everybody involved in the organization. If they lose this game tonight, it would be because Jalen Carter did that, or you can play one snap at this game.
31, Prescott. Ferguson for a couple, 33-yard line. That's the Blankenship right there.
They really need Jake Ferguson, the Cowboys, to get back to the form that he had 2 years ago. He was a Pro Bowler, had a great year, had a few injuries he had to deal with, as did Dak Prescott. But if they could get Jake Ferguson and Devontae Turpin working with Pickens, and of course, CeeDee Lamb on the outside, they've got something.
Just one incompletion on the night. Keeps it that way. That's Turpin at the sideline. To create space. It's Philly territory for a first down.
Great job by Dak. He saw the slot blitz, so he knew that was going to be man coverage against one of the toughest guys to cover one-on-one. Devontae Turpin, get him the football and take a chance. Often that turns into something really big. Nice job playing quarterback there for Dak Prescott.
Go again. Adoree Jackson. In the corner here for Philly. Missile here from the sideline in Dallas. First down. Take time out. Cowboy ball, midfield, 1st and 10. 5:46 left in this first half. Gino.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. I want everyone here to know that you, too, can be so much more. Sure can. Follow your dreams.
And the quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. And your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary?
Well, hang on, Parker. What are you doing?
Is its capability to tackle absurd obstacles.
Stairs? How practical.
Okay, what about criminal model round?
Yeah, that's impressive. Oh, now what?
Is it being stylish and tacky enough? Hey, Russian. No, yes, right. Does it need to be roomy enough for the family? I have no idea of this before.
Just pretend.
Or is it about how many lovable pets it holds comfortably?
Oh, who doesn't love pets?
What about putting safety first?
Okay, that's smart.
Still baby skipper.
Anything else, Parker?
Is it the hybrid engine that goes for miles and miles? What if it's all of that and more?
Well, it's got to be the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
Ah, there's your answer.
French toast nibblers or breakfast nachos?
Actually, I was thinking about heading out only because I want to beat the traffic.
Because we're on the sleepovers the next house, gotta put the games on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Where does that compromise?
What?
I mean, how can you call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity? You got multi-view, best college and pro games all in one place. I'm not going anywhere. You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go. I got a little recipe, but I can't tell you. But I think you're gonna be happy.
I hired 10 everyday Americans to come up with creative ads for these iconic brands.
We're spending millions of dollars. This is real money in real businesses. Jimmy Donovan, September 30th on NBC Peacock.
From the crew that brought you The Office comes the new comedy of underdogs with major issues. The Paper. Stream it after the game only on Peacock. You grab some ice cream from Fountain as well. Check out the early episodes of The Paper. It's terrific. If you love The Office, you will love The Paper. Agent on Peacock. Do it tonight after the game.
Excellent defense here, Mike.
First down, pressed up and went into it. See the outside Sanders, but it can't get there. As we go, it's stepped up for the late flag at the back end of it. The league has been talking about sportsmanship and unsportsmanlike conduct in terms of taunting after plays. Try to clean it up this year. Defensive play. As we talk to the officials and to everyone in New York, this is something that every team is told they're going to be watching for this year.
The old point of emphasis, and I don't think that Sanders ever even saw it. He sort of just stood up and walked over that way and flexed a tiny bit, and that was enough. It is going to be enforced in a way that we haven't seen in the past this season.
Gets away for the moment, gets away again. Jack was looking at front, he's going to run. And he gets 3 yards out of his line. Again at 32. Jordan Davis almost had a sack.
I mean, this is terrific like Dak Prescott. This is going to end up in one of those second down and 20 kind of situations, and he scrambles out, and yes, he only gets 3 or 4 yards, but it really meant about 10, 12 yards to his offense. And so far, Dak and that tied up hamstring that Russell was talking about, whatever they did, they fixed it.
He could not have done that a season ago. It was before the injury as well, so it's still getting inside. Ahead on two, Strickland. 27-yard line. A lot of turfing here being used by Dallas in this opening half.
And they're doing a lot with formations and motions here, Mike, because that time CeeDee Lamb was in motion really for the first time over the Pickett's side. And then what they're going to do, they're going to draw eyeballs there and run back that way. So they're trying to get you to adjust to their 2 star players and go away.
Two, ready to set the given. First down for Williams. Devontae got 2 touchdowns tonight, takes it to the 23-yard line. The Cowboys continue to move effectively.
They're getting good blocks inside, too. Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, all those young guys playing there. Now they go to hurry up, although really you would like to burn a little clock here. They haven't been able to stop Philadelphia. I don't know how fast they want to go. This is a smart move. Get us there, lock it up, don't let that substitute. And then here we go, still booking that clock.
Here we go. The throw inside the line. Caught at the incomplete. The far side. Inside this is ready first. And it will be second down. The Warriors jump on with the offensive for your left. We'll take a mark with the next. As you get a look, that ball clearly getting cracked. Is the offense different than you've seen in this first half?
It is. They've been separating their 2-star receivers, but we've seen a lot of tight formations. We've seen a lot of quick motions to try and force the defenses to make adjustments. Remember, this is a very young Eagles defense now. They substituted in a lot of guys that they lost in free agency, and they're showing.
Standing, step throws, off the player, and incomplete. Gets the first year system requiring the offense. 10.
I think it's one-on-one with Mitchell down there. They've been playing a little bit of that.
Scott looking left, going taking end zone, taking to Tuesday, and complete. As he and Mitchell were involved again. No time, fourth down, field goal attempt up.
Definitely got a little interesting right about there. I think they were sort of pushing almost equally, and the officials probably saw the same thing, so no call.
Time for either team that a third down was not converted in this one. And here is Aubrey. Sensational leg, good accuracy from 41 yards. Aubrey knocks it through the Cowboys. Back on top here in this one. 34 to go for Hurts and Eagles. Back in the first half.
This is the farmer's dog turkey. Apparently, this is also turkey. But only one actually looks like turkey. Since only one is gently cooked without the ultra processing. And only one is human grade. Because good ingredients matter. But the best recipes call for so much more. Get 50% off your first box, available only at thefarmersdog.com. Super fly, super good, good. Knew I was super fly, super fresh. Catch your mama, she's so fresh. Super fly, super cool, super good, super nice, super cool. Yeah, you know it.
How about the new Ultimate Trio? Choose 3 apps, 3 songs, over 80,000 combinations for only $14.99.
Now that's a heck of an option. Applebee's, you do the Ultimate Trio.
Is this what life is meant to be? Could there be something more I need? I'm just a little curious. Is there something more from us? Something to change. Something to wrap this face. I need no space. It's too much. I've never learned. Oh, I'm too fabulous. It's spectacular. Outrageous. Impossible stuff. There's nothing else. Too fabulous. I think this trip is one for my brain. Stay on tonight. You will see come back. A world of love. A place you can rest. This is love, baby. I could be the most amazing reporter on this planet. Some people say I am, and that takes a nose for news. This is classic long-form journalism.
Downfield and passing it 8 yards. Longest reception for Butler. No targets in AJ Brown yet. Get it down the ground. 19 Barkley at the left. Waiting arms of Sam Williams, fourth player on this Dallas team this year.
Yeah, and we're seeing the rotation along the defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to use Marshawn Nealon and Sam Williams on early downs, and then Dante Fowler and Nezaraku. It's more of the pass rush kind of situation. So they're trying to keep these guys fresh in there.
Trying to find a way to fill in for what they're missing.
Yeah, they are.
Michael Parsons.
Hello, Green Bay.
56 on the inside. Tuesday morning. Watching the NFL kickoff presented by YouTube TV.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary?
Is it the capability to
That's a classic.
Doesn't need to be roomy enough for the family. I have no idea who these people are.
Just pretend. Anything else, partner?
Is it the hybrid engine that goes for miles and miles? What if it's all of that and more? What is it then?
Well, it's got to be the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
USAA presents the Salute to Service moment. NFL All-Pro lineman Lane Johnson recently joined a military exercise that provided survival, evasion, resistance, and escape training. Working with a retired Green Beret and Army Ranger, Lane completed his mission, deepening his admiration for our military. To all who have served, USAA and the NFL say thank you. See how USAA honors and protects our nation's military at USAA.com/NFL.
Why do we love USAA team?
Because they still call Mom Sergeant. And they pay Dad to clean super fast after that scary thunder.
Gotta make this play work for me.
For USAA membership, always a smart play. Become a member today.
Tomorrow, this isn't just a game. It's Chiefs versus Chargers. It's Mahomes versus Herbert. It's guaranteed at halftime. And it's free only on YouTube. Buy the Old Spice NFL collection.
Buy the Old Spice NFL collection.
No, like this. Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Okay.
Team on hand. Like we lose today's show as well the last couple of days. From that whole NBC family. Here's the kickoff game 2025. 2nd and 6 for Hurts. Flush. Chased by Williams. Sideline. 3rd down.
I'll tell you, one thing I did not expect out of this first half is that we would see no passes really thrown to the outside, to the wide receivers of the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. For them two at this point only have one catch for 6 yards against a secondary that is coming off of injuries. We thought we'd see more, but now is a moment for this Dallas defense. They have that 3rd and 6 that they have been begging for.
It hurts. Good time. Downfield. Take me down to 26-yard line. Able to put it in. 51 on the play.
Well, they're just as happy with John Dotson getting the opportunity against Kyer Elam, and it wasn't that Elam wasn't there, but you got him to make those plays on the ball, and the Eagles just continue to fly down the field.
Number 26, Hurts, Elam, check down. Hardly didn't take the ball with John Dotson, receiver they got last year in August in a trade with Washington. 51-yard catch, the longest since his rookie season.
Yeah, Dotson was a first-round pick himself, 16th overall pick, and he is an excellent player.
We also made a trade for John Mechie from Houston, so get the receiving core as well. He gets the ball to start the second half. Chance to double up here. 26. Hurts to Barkley again. Open field. Second ball. Howard's through to the 18. Pick up the game.
Always wondered what it'd feel like to be Rodney Land in that situation and looking at Saquon Barkley coming at you. Such a rare combination of a guy that can beat you with his moves, and if all of a sudden you're playing his moves, he can run right through you.
You want to try? No. Oh, okay. That's just the way you said that. I thought you were. We just did that. Two.
They go empty, and your first thought is they're going to run Hurts.
Right. He throws it. Barkley brings it down inbounds, and then gets out of there. Stop the clock at the 15-yard line. Chains move. Eagles keep all 3 timeouts. 64 seconds to go.
Heck of a job by Barkley right there on a big down. If they had missed that throw, they would have had to have settled for the field goal in all likelihood. Not only did you make the catch, but you got his feet down.
And Eagles will try to find an answer. Go with the Bears head coach last year. Home the defensive signals for Dallas. Obviously, Nick Sirianni, those two were coordinators at the same time in Indianapolis. The staffs who know each other well. From the 15, 5 with Howard for Hurts. Look at those skate. Tuck it, keep it out of 10.
And I don't think Damone Clark did this. He just had momentum going and then took out somebody on the sideline. That's really what caused the bigger issue. That's the Jalen Hurts in this down.
It's a good time to have your back, right? 2nd and 5. Yeah, still off the timeout, so plenty of run options available for Sirianni and Kevin Petullo, the offensive coordinator. Put it inside. Touchdown. Philadelphia on top. Words exchanged. Big screen of folks after the score. Good job on the defense. Get everybody accelerated. That's what this first touchdown of the year.
One of the big questions was, without the coming back to play going, would we get that same level of play? That was beautifully done that time by his replacement, Tyler Steen. And the Cowboys knew it. They knew if Saquon Barkley started running past the line of scrimmage, they were going to have a really tough time trying to tackle him. It's like everybody else.
Philadelphia, 3 drives, 30 plays, 216 yards, 3 touchdowns. Good for Jalen Hurts. Supposed to be offensive player of the year, Saquon Barkley. Eagles on the test for the first time in 25.
Meet Luke and Jason from Fire Department Coffee. 2 guys with a dream and a little help from Walmart along the way.
We make coffee that supports our community, and Walmart played a big part. You know, most of what Walmart spends goes to products made and grown or assembled right here in the U.S.
So we can invest back into our community.
Walmart, huh? Who knew?
Now you know, Jerry.
And that is how you do a mighty fine American business.
Coach here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. And right now you can get all 3 with a special limited time off. It's as easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. Oh yeah!
I'm a baby. Typically, you say ready before you throw it.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and all ESPN. 3 all-stars, 1 incredible offer.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos. And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A pretzel cheddar club is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. They get you nice and excited for fall.
Good guys, paid for their testimonials.
It takes 25 minutes for a grown man to decorate his own face. It only takes a minute to make a plan. Take a minute, make a plan, never drive impaired.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
1, 2, 3 into the forward.
Let's go. So let me just do a little mouth break.
40 couple 19.
All right, Mrs. DALvsPHI, why did I sign up to do a show with this guy? Game 1 of the season, tomorrow night, Game 2, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs trying to make another Super Bowl run. They begin against Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers, streaming exclusively on YouTube. The scene down in Sao Paulo. Look forward to watching that tomorrow night. Elliott's kick bounces in the lane here. Turner cleanly scoops it, tries to escape like he did against Washington last year. Does it? He's down at the 11-yard line. Chris continues to play like every play thus far. When you don't get a big return from Turkey, you start back up. How does that impact strategy here at the end of the half of Dallas?
I would have absolutely been trying to put points on the board if you just had a normal return. Now starting at the 12-yard line, that may end up changing. But so far, I think the Dallas Cowboys fully understand their only path to winning this game is to score almost every time they get the ball. Their defense cannot.
21-17. Second quarter still.
Credit to Jake Elliott, a hard-to-catch kickoff forces the Cowboys to start the back of their own 12. Prescott goes sideline for the one-hand flag in.
Play.
It's in there at the orange slot.
Play on your play. Defense.
They're definitely looking for corners. The Philadelphia Eagles are trying to replace Darius Slay.
Contact with Lamb. Bennett is guilty. Takes the ball with 21. 48 seconds. Cash. Around the quarterback. Let's see if this is going to push him out.
I think they might have gotten the
Personal foul. Personal passer. Defensive Second 15-yard penalty on Nolan Smith. That was forced by conduct. Taunting on the last drive. Terry McCauley, our rules analyst, two-time Super Bowl referee. Does that fit into the category forcible contact?
I think so, Mike. He pushes his head back. It's a pretty good blow to the head. Correct call for roughing massive.
Thanks, Terry. So great to have you with us again this year. Remember, Brandon Aubrey has the longest leg in the league that we've seen over the last couple of years. Dallas get field goal range with another first down or so. 13 timeouts at 34 seconds. And right, Scott Close, sideline, is 47 timeout Dallas. 45-yard line. 27 seconds to go. Back in 30 seconds after this from AWS. See how AWS AI levels up the game. Dallas in the one timeout, 27 seconds left as
Second down.
I think I might try to work inside a little bit on Jahan Campbell, the rookie linebacker. He is super talented, but when you get in these kinds of situations, you like to do it for youth.
Scott looks like it comes down to Jacobs forward, gets out of bounds, virtually no gain, and breaks up third down. 20 seconds left. Think of Aubrey and his leg. Usually 60 yards are in play. That would be getting to the 42-yard line, just a dozen yards away. There is a little bit of breeze into the direction Aubrey would be kicking right now. Not a heavy wind, but it is going that direction. Left to right is yours.
That was their defense with CD working the middle.
And on third and 5, quick Prescott. Throw it behind Pickens. Did he bring it in? Yes. At the 45, he's got it. Clock still running. They want to save it for the field goal. Got to get it snapped quickly here. 8 seconds down. It's finally stopped. John Nymer said he was trying to get a timeout. He's talking to the official on his side now. We'll get a conversation if time will be put back on the clock. Final charge, Scott Howell. Balance. 30 seconds. Game clock operator. Please reset the game clock in 15 seconds. 1-5 on the game clock, please. Okay, so he's trying to get the timeout. The official's trying to get the ball spotted. He's got the time, but that pressure out of timeouts. So you got to put some thought into this.
We got to put some thought into it, and so the Eagles have put some thought into it as well. So they're going to protect the boundaries and not give you anything cheap to make this field goal a little bit easier. Now, if you want to take a chance, there's no reason you couldn't take one and throw it up down the field to one of these great contested catch wide receivers.
Philadelphia is taking the timeout here. Melissa, what's going on down that Cowboys sideline?
Yeah, been watching Dan after that first touchdown. He high-fives the entire offense and said to the guys, let's sustain this. After the second touchdown, so fired up, went down the bench, slapping all the guys on the shoulders and said, come right back. And then before this game, hey, be ready to score some more points. He has been so animated and so energetic on this sideline.
32, 10th year in the league. He's going to see mistakes in his team now.
Yeah, so you're going to see these corners staying out wide. They're not giving a quick out here.
Timeout to Dallas. Prescott right inside. He's going to see that number 35. Going to drive down the ball here. He's trying to get it to the referee. He's going to touch it. He does. And they get the snap off. They do with 3 seconds left. And we'll get a chance to try a field goal inside 55 yards. Be about 54.
Beautifully handled that time by the Dallas Cowboys, and obviously we've seen that before where it didn't work out so well for them. But they had that well orchestrated, well coached. Shot by Schottenheimer and his team.
Operating his career 24, 27, over 50. Philly will take the time out here before he's attempted for 53 yards. So, in the past, they've had these K-balls, the footballs that were just for kickers. And the kickers would only get to work those balls in, out of the box, for about 45 minutes before the game. Now, each team, like you do with the balls they use on offense, can work in these kicking balls during the year. So the feeling amongst kickers and special teams folks around the league, we may see longer field goals made. It's not a problem with this guy. He can kick anything, about 60 yards, but it's something to keep in mind this year with that slight adjustment to these kicking balls. From 53 outward. Of course, he's just so smooth with that swing of the leg. 7 possessions in the half. 7 scores.
7 scores. Down by 1.
They're very well done to get 3 points out of that.
Stop on 1 3rd down, the only non-touchdown.
Ryan, 4 drives, 4 scores. What's working for you guys?
We're getting completion to run the ball well. Our guys are playing hard. It's a hell of a football game right now, and we feel good right now.
And defensively, how do you contain the Eagles' rushing attack, especially Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, we got to tackle there, number one. Rush lane discipline's not good enough. We got to get that cleaned up.
Ryan, thanks.
Thank you.
Phillies run for 123 yards in that first half. They get the ball to start the second half. Eagles by 1, Toyota halftime time. And here's Maria Taylor. Maria.
Thanks, Mike. Coming up on 10 at halftime, 2 MVPs go head-to-head with Lamar Jackson visiting Josh Allen on Sunday nights. And we've got a celebration of 20 seasons of Sunday Night Football. That's coming up next.
The boss is working on this floor, which means he can see everything that we're doing. We need to show him that we can make this a great paper again. We're enjoying this meeting. Everyone's sort of nodding.
Now, Detrick, you're going to jump out of your chair with enthusiasm. You're going to high-five Oscar. Jump. Yes. And, oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And we're clapping, and we're thumbs-upping, and we're smiling. Okay, fantastic.
Impressive.
Who wants to hear that?
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drug driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
I love teaching reading, watching the kids' eyes light up with every tale. But when the stories were no longer coming to me, I knew something was wrong. My doctor said it was a kind of brain tumor they hadn't seen before. So they partnered with UW Health. Their specialists operated in ways others couldn't, saving my life. Now I'm back teaching stories to my students. And mine is their new favorite. UW Health. Remarkable.
Don't come.
No need to worry because you got somebody on their side. We all need a fan, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. But shake with your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a medical health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
I'm proud to serve represent the Midwest because I was born and raised in the Midwest. I love the culture, I love the people. We have offices throughout the states in the Midwest, in North Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota. We know those local court systems. We want to help people from the Midwest and deliver them justice against these large corporations and insurance companies. If you've been injured, give Nicolay Midwest Injury Law Firm.
Don't come.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with the NFL Plus.
Our departure has been delayed.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Well, Devin said during pregame, the Eagles play on the edge. Just 6 seconds into this one, Jalen Carter is ejected for spinning on Dak Prescott. And that set the tone. Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley with a late rushing touchdown to put the Eagles ahead. We saw field goal scored by the Cowboys. Now we have a 1-point game here in Philly. And guys, let's talk about the impact of losing Jalen Carter because it was immediately felt, and you could feel the wind leave the stadium with the suspension.
We talked about it before the game. You can't be selfish. This is about the team. That was selfish, disrespectful. You cannot do that. The whole defensive game plan is centered around Jalen Carter. Guess what? He didn't play a snap tonight. Unbelievable he would do something like that.
He's the best defensive tackle in football. He's their disruptor. We haven't seen Dak Prescott under pressure, and they let off the Cowboys off the hook with a rookie right guard.
Well, listen, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk is worried that Carter could actually face additional punishment, including potential suspension. The key in the NFL's review will be the league's emphasis on respect for the opponent. Okay, let's talk about how the Eagles were able to respond offensively. For them, it was Jalen Hurts just putting a cape on and getting it done in the run game.
Yeah, starts with number 1. Very efficient in the passing game with the plays he made. Running the football, the big Dallas has to address his rush lane integrity has not been good. Jalen has had too much room outside, especially down here in the red zone. We made the Cowboys pay. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not going to have rush lane integrity, then you have to have a spy. Did they not get the memo that he likes to run when he brought it open? That's what he thinks.
like a bad game plan. You just said someone has to change in the second half.
And I'll tell you what, Dak Prescott on the other side, incredibly efficient. Two quarterbacks playing as well as they can right now. Really good stats.
Yeah, you can see the Cowboys came in with something to prove, and they're trying to do it here tonight. The best of Sunday Night Football as we kick off season 20. But first, Toyota's all-in off-season as the official automotive partner of the NFL is back with Toyota Game Day giveaway, rewarding select fans every week. Learn more at toyota.com/NFL.
What drives us to live this game? No. Do we enjoy the pain? Is it chasing greatness? Or is it passion? Teetering on madness. We're here for one simple reason. We love football. All in, all season. For real, let's go places.
Next week on Today, we're diving into a new Buffalo Bills tradition as fans take the celebration off the field and onto the water. Then Cole is back with an inspiring story. And NBA superstar Steph Curry's here live next week only on Today.
Welcome to this new era of NFL football on ABC. The Manning Bowl. The season most improbable race. How in the world? Oh my goodness.
Stoinko.
Two decades of Sunday night magic, absolutely. Season 20, Ravens and Bills going to launch this thing. What's the biggest separator between these two franchises right now?
Well, these offenses are so similar. Dual threat quarterbacks, running backs who can break the big play, a lot of weapons on offense. The question is going to be who can stop the other team right now. I think Baltimore's made some additions to their defense to help them.
Absolutely. I look at the Ravens. This is the most talented defense they've had in years. Their people on the defensive line, Roquan Smith is still playing at a very high level. And, Coach, I think in the secondary, they got a chance to be special.
And both these quarterbacks so accomplished. But who's under more pressure to finally reach that Super Bowl?
It's Lamar Jackson. He's had Super Bowl runs in the last few years. They got to get it done.
No, I agree. Two-time MVP, but he's only won 3 playoff games. I think the pressure is on Lamar to step up and get it done this year.
What a game we have out there on Sunday.
2 minutes and 50-some seconds left to go in halftime.
This has been the halftime. Let's go places.
Aren't you going to stay in? No, I've got NFL Plus for some.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
These cases are
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't want to fight, because we are going to fight for you.
We have to be able to say we did everything we could.
Every move we make is being scrutinized.
It needs to pay for what we did.
Things in life you can't run from.
And we make sure that you spend the rest of your days in a 6x8 cell.
So on Thursday, aim for September 25th on NBC and Peacock.
Wow. End of the second quarter. End of the first half, though.
Save big with an 11% rebate on everything for your next project. Mastercraft has been making high-quality doors for more than 50 years. Choose from our huge in-stock selection, or you can design your door your way. In-store and on Menards.com. With so many styles and finish options to choose from, you're sure to find a door that's perfect for you. Get this deal exclusive exterior door for only $299.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at the Menards.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game is from in Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur is the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call. Coach LaFleur. Could you make the cut and become the Quick Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
Hey, Ultimate Packers fans, your favorite points can earn you 5 times the points. Details at quicktrip.com/sweepstakes.
Go.
It's more than a move. It's a new job for her. A new baseball team for him. And for Badger, it's a new yard with more room to roam.
Yeah.
It's more than a move, and we're more than a truck.
Go back,
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
NFL Kickoff Weekend presented by YouTube TV continues tomorrow with the NFL Sao Paulo game on YouTube. Then Week 1 continues Sunday on CBS Fox and with Sunday Night Football on NBC. And concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC. Streaming live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
Tonight's first half coverage is presented by Progressive.
Yeah.
Progressive, insurance for coverage you can count on.
Get to the second half by South Philly. Birds by 1. Tonight's kickoff storyline are powered by AWS Jalen Carter. That ejection. First player on defense Super Bowl champion. In the season opener. Dallas running for 100 touchdowns between tackles. They didn't do that. Not over the last 2 years. For the Eagles, first time they've allowed that to happen in 3+ years. Yes, 4. Jalen Hurts, first Super Bowl MVP. He scored a pair of touchdowns in the first half. Get to the second half by South Philly. Birds by 1. Tonight's kickoff storyline are powered by AWS Jalen Carter. That ejection. First player on defense Super Bowl champion. Ejected in the season opener. Dallas running for 100 touchdowns. He's over at Cowboys. Melissa started on the sideline. 70-degree night in South Philly. There's still a front to clear here. We may see a little more wind. We may get lucky in the rain. Just miss us to the west. We'll keep it on. Pick up to be returned by Doug Metchie at the sideline. Inside the 32, here's Melissa.
28-yard line. 20 yards return.
Yeah, we can't have any of those. Obviously, we can have short fields here. It's a good offense, and we can't help them out at all, so we can't have those.
3 touchdowns, no punts on offense. How do you continue that in the second half?
Yeah, we just got to continue doing the fundamental things, blocking, taking care of the football, making good catches. Jalen's going to do a good job, but we have to be ready for them to adjust, and we will as well.
Thanks, man.
All about fundamentals. Make sure they already. Terrific record.
Yeah.
First down, Hurts.
Good pass. Completed.
Yeah, and they've got new linebackers here for the Dallas Cowboys as well, right? Kevin Murray comes over. They made a deal with the Titans to get
2nd and 5.
Matt Eberflus. He had him in Chicago, so a lot of moving parts. This defense is going to get better, but obviously no Michael Parsons, and it's been very apparent.
No sacks. Hurts has been able to buy time. This was game of 5. They're going to call it Hurts. 10 in space. They foul. On the other side of the line. First
Goddard on the 6th ball of the night.
Like, watch Jalen Hurts in the pocket here. Now, eventually, you're going to get some pressure right here. Watch him just stand there. He is just so confident in what he's doing, and maybe more so what his offensive line is doing for him. He's not looking to run. He's only doing it when he has to.
39 out quick. Devontae Smith's done it. Short gain of a couple. That is
Short gain of a couple.
Bill's first round pick. Trying to hope that the change of scenery in Dallas will change the trajectory of his career. But there's what you're talking about first. It's really have time to read it and throw.
Well, and he's done a good job getting the ball out here quickly, too. Obviously, scrambling. But he's such a complete quarterback. And I hit on it a little bit in the first half. But to me, quarterbacks convert third downs. That's what matters. And convert the red zone. And he has just been sensational, especially when they got into that playoff run a season ago.
Pistol formation. 45, 50, push down and more. Way past midfield. On to the 47.
Sometimes you end up hitting Saquon Barkley at the end of a run, and you just assume he's on the ground, and he's not. I don't know exactly who it was came up, made this dent. Boom, right there, and there was Hooker, and you just think that he's going to be on the ground because I hit him that hard, and he's not.
Close to a first down at the 36-yard line.
The 36-yard line.
Before the neck injury started his career with 4 good years in Green Bay.
Yeah, and you get Saquon out of the lineup, and you go, oh, phew, let's go get that big guy out of there. And then in comes another 250-pound running back that has thighs even bigger than Saquon Barkley. I mean, it's nuts. When they stand side by side in practice the other day,
A.J. Dillon, yeah. No comment.
Second and short.
Second and short. Yep.
Pushless thus far.
Yep. Close to a first down. Past the 36-yard line.
And the Eagles slow to get up is the important guy for them, Landon Dickerson.
Landon Dickerson.
Question mark. The right knee injury and practice most week, but the day he missed was because of a back injury.
Yeah, he had meniscus surgery on August 10th. So, like 2 weeks later, he was back in the huddle and practicing. But you could tell he is in pain right now.
36. Decided he can't kill it. That time he stopped safety. Donovan Wilson crashes down. Chris, we haven't had a chance to mention the Dallas front as Barkley comes back in. Mozzie Smith, their first-round pick from 2023, inactive, a healthy scratch here tonight for Dallas.
Yeah, and if you're inactive with what they've got at defensive tackle, that's as close to being cut as you can be, right? I mean, they've got Solomon Thomas and a rookie and Jay Toia, but it's quite the statement about your former number 1 pick.
Sack him.
On the sack of Hurts back at the 44-yard line.
Marshawn Nealon's going to be the one that gets there first, and then you're going to see Clark come in and clean it up. And this Nealon has just been pushing and fighting, and every time I studied him for quite some time during the offseason, because we had a long time, and got a chance to watch him. And what just impressed you about him was just the pure effort. But for Kenny Clark to already be on the marker, they desperately needed that. Now they cannot give this one up on 3rd and whatever.
Third and 18, pressure from the edge. Hurts gets ready in time.
Down to 40.
Mike Dotson took it back in Hurts. Took a shot on the edge pressure. From here, a field goal will be 58 yards. It has a little bit of wind with it, and they're going to try it with Jake Elliott.
Yeah, and it's very rare that you see Jordan Mailata get beat, and that's a good sign for the Cowboys. Dante Ballard, who had had 10 sacks a season ago for Washington. This is a big kick right here. I don't really think of Jake Elliott as a long-range kicker.
He used to be. Last year was terrible from 50 plus. He made one in the from 62 this duration. This is 58. Long enough and good. Eagles special teams coordinator this week then. Jake Elliott's going to swagger back. Looks like the Jake Elliott we've come to know. He does on that one. Good from 58. The Philly lead is now 4.
If there's anything I know, there's no wrong way. As long as it's your way. It could be simple. A little flashy. Sometimes right there. You just feel it. All custom whiskey and no sweat bet every week on NFL game day. Lowe's knows cycling projects now between football Sunday.
It's Saturday. Game's ready. We fine, Dave.
Cool!
Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
I bet they did.
Tomorrow, Chiefs, Chargers, live on YouTube, and it's totally free with Carol G. It's like the universe is trying to tell you to cancel your Friday plans.
Hold on, guys. I actually think this is our year.
No.
Jaden Daniels, Super Bowl.
What? The pig slot.
You ready?
Guys, my legs are shaking. I need some baby powder.
It's time to rock and roll. Size hoops, you can handle the reach.
But you gotta beat the champs, cause you know what it is.
Come on, let's go.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special is brought to you by Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL. Let's go places. And by Lowe's. Lowe's knows Sunday hits different when you earned it. The Eagles earned that one, that beautiful Super Bowl ring. Super Bowl 59, slightly different from the Super Bowl 1 ring won by the Green Bay Packers. These little Eagles wings pop out on the ring. Very cool looking piece of jewelry. Probably 5-6 table ring. See it from 5 or 6 tables away. Kick off to be returned. Jalen Tolbert from the 10. Got over one tackle. To the right side. Takes down the 29-yard line by John Metcalf. Special teams go.
All right, let's take a look at that 4K sky. Brought to you by Walmart. Let's get a chance to look inside at some of these offensive linemen. Tyler Booker was the 12th overall pick out of Alabama. Both these teams have new right guards playing for them this season. And so far, Booker's been hanging in there. You know, he's kind of a baller. He's still learning, especially with some of the pass protection.
You are not being pivotal. He's got to be getting close to 100 likes. Come on over from him. I need help with the show. I'm trying to bring back Packers.
Clear space for Toronto Williamstown. 35-yard line. Williamstown 10 carries, 44 yards in his Dallas debut.
Yeah, one of the things the Cowboys have flashed a little bit tonight is some of this motion. Watch the tight end come back and then trap back here. So he's going across the face of the quarterback and then coming back and just running that inside zone back away from him. So just a little different look. And it's paid off for this Cowboys running back.
Williams. Couple of yards here. Jackson corner was evaluated for concussion. Didn't even feel the end of that first down. Cleared. Was out there for the opening play of this drive. He's now back on the sideline. Still with his helmet.
And they're definitely trying to figure things out. And then another quarterback was position. Gene Ringo was in the crowd. Jaborian Bennett was in there. I don't know that they've ever really firmly settled on who the long-term answer is going to be.
Jalen Carter ejected for the first snap of the game. 31. Dallas will pitch it to the end with Williams. It's there. Tough yards. Zach Vaughn, among others, crashing down on him. Jalen Hutch off the end. The first down for the Cowboys.
We're playing some NFC East football right now. That was awesome. You knew the big collision was coming at the end of that one. Javonte Williams just lowered his head and plowed through it for the first down. That was terrific.
Dallas is in 33 plays here tonight. 16 rushes, Chris. 17 pass attempts.
Walking up.
Squeeze it in. For the tight end. Good job by the rookie backer, Javon Campbell, going back with a victory though for the Eagles, and Sidney Brown, one of the safeties, as they try to replace C.J. Gardner-Johnson's spot. The veteran traded to Houston. Athletic training staff out to look at Sidney Brown.
It's time to get on the grid. Oh, yeah. Man, I love this game.
I've created mankind's most advanced AI soldier.
You think
Yeah.
you're in control of this? You're not.
I came here from the digital world, and they are coming to destroy yours.
Hang on.
See the pictures of you get tickets now.
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. When will I be there? I don't know. When will I get there? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. Where am I going? I don't know. When will I get? I ain't equipped to say. Yes, I think we're on our way.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
What's up, Zach?
Check out the deck up. T-Mobile's got home internet, and it's just $35 a month.
Our echoes are all moving.
T-Mobile's got home internet for just $35 a month. It's guaranteed for 5 years.
Hey guys, get a little Caesar's Pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza.
We all get pizza.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you ready to play?
Tonight show. Where the champions go.
I have the easiest job. I'm the one who pushes the touchdown.
Sites provided by Nationwide. Museum of the American Revolution steps away from Independence Hall here in Philadelphia. So much American history. The records from the last play being looked at by the training staff on the sideline from the Cuba. We're looking at Texas back in the safety spot. 2nd and 10. Prescott gives it. Miles Sanders running. And up the there goes Sanders.
There goes Sanders. He could be gone. Oh. Down to the 10.
Just beautifully done. Laid out in front of here, and you just have to be patient here. Miles Sanders just waits and waits, gets a big block down the field. It really sprung him, and then watch Vaughn at the end of it. He probably gave up 15 yards, but he had a plan. He was going to run him down and punch this ball out. Just missed it as Sanders pulled it away at the last second.
Officially 49 yards.
Officially 49 yards.
conversation at the back end. Pickens involved. Couldn't catch the number of the Eagle. Engaged with George Pickens. New addition to the Dallas lineup, targeted 3 times, 2 catches tonight. Here's Sean Smith.
Oh. Personal foul. Offense number 3. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
It's a great job by Blankenship not reacting. He had reacted and knocked it down. They wouldn't have gotten the benefit of it. So tremendous discipline there on the part of the Eagles, not so much on the part of Pickens.
Ton of large penalties in this game, right from the start. 10 total, 7 on the Eagles, that's the 3rd on the Cowboys, and now backs them up. The first 22.
We have to work inside here with this shell coverage.
Incomplete.
See the ball.
Double move is so hard, but on is right here in the middle. Watch the move in front of his face. The double move. Get in behind. Now he's got to try and figure it out. Hits him right on the back of the helmet, but only because his speed now 2 times on this drive has saved big plays.
2nd and 22. Eagles fans rise. The end zone 2 on the left.
Incomplete.
He had to stop on that middle read. It looked like big guy inside Jordan Davis, who lost 36 pounds so he could play more. He didn't know he was going to play as much as he did tonight when he thought he got thrown out of the game. Another big play out of him. His off-season work paying off for the Eagles now.
Eagles with a 3-man defensive front here.
Eagles with a 3-man defensive front here.
Gets up right away, but Blankenship forearm across the head to a defenseless receiver.
Unnecessary roughness. Personal foul. Defense number 32.
So 2 of the biggest plays of this game now have been penalties on the Eagles defenders that have kept drives alive. That catch was not going to be made. Was Blankenship had no idea. He was trying to get there and get contact. Zach saying, hang in there, baby. You know, this is Dak Prescott being really aggressive too. And he is not settling for anything. When they backed up on their own 10-yard line at the end of the half, he was going for it. Here he was, 3rd, 20 inch, throw him in zone. Let's go. We're playing the Eagles.
5 penalty yards for Philadelphia. From the 11-yard line, Sanders.
Fumble. Eagles have it.
First drive without points in this game. Eagles take it over. Up 4. Defense
What drives us to live this game? Do we enjoy the game?
Is it chasing greatness? Or is it passion? Teetering on madness. We're here for one simple reason. We love football. All in, all season. For real, let's go places.
Thursday Night Football on Prime is back. It's on.
Thursday Night Football returns as the Commanders face off against the Packers, and it all kicks off at Lambeau Field in an epic NFC showdown.
Touchdown Green Bay, and they have to leave it there.
Getting Thursday Night Football. Commanders, Packers, only on Prime.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed. But you already knew all that, didn't you?
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Nate, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay? Nope, that's too far up. This isn't working. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup me.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
Want a sleep that stays up to 5 sessions? It's possible. Garnier presents Fruity Sleep and Stay Serum. Patented water-resistant technology to block out risk for ultra-classic sleep that stays up to 5 washes. Fruity Sleep and Stay System by Garnier.
22 minutes. That's how long your computer's been inactive. What were you doing in there?
You can't ask me that.
So, not a denial. Bit quicker.
Okay, turnover. Philly's got the ball in their own 16. Teams are out there right now, but once they peek at the radar, we've got some lightning in the area within 6 miles of Lincoln Financial Field. Sean Smith is talking to the folks who are watching this.
The game has been suspended and the lightning in the area.
I thought that was coming. So the game's been suspended with lightning in the area here. It's 10:26 Eastern Time. There is a cell that is south of us that has crossed into New Jersey, and then we've got other weather right around the airport coming up from Wilmington, Delaware, that is on path towards here at Lincoln Financial Field. And when there is lightning involved, it requires a suspension of the game, and it happens at the 4:44 mark here of the third quarter.
You've been hanging around with Al Roker,
That's
pretty good. That's pretty good. You got that. I'm looking at your map there. You're working it.
Nobody beats the great Mr. Roker. He sent through about 1,000 of these in 30 years of doing golf, so you get a fake meteorology degree. The teams will not clear the field. Oftentimes when this happens, the feds are asked to clear the lower bowl of the stadium. And you get a delay at an odd time when the players have just had a halftime delay. Each team's had a possession in this third quarter, and now they're going to have to cool their heels for just under a third of the game permitted to be played.
Attention, please.
This is the announcement. Clear the lower bowl.
Storm warning has been issued by the National Weather Service. These storms may produce severe conditions, including lightning and strong winds. For your safety, we encourage you to seek shelter immediately. Please exit the area.
There was rain in the forecast all day. It has not rained for a week. It's not going to rain for the next 3 days. It's just this window, so Nick Sirianni and company will head back to the Eagles locker room.
The players hate this. I mean, it's the hardest thing to do in football is to get warmed up. Anytime, practice, game, whatever. So then you go in at halftime, and there's 12 minutes. Okay, you got to get warmed up again. Now you got to go back, and you got to get warmed up again when you've already taken over a quarter of a beating out there. It just gets harder every time, which is what makes the Super Bowl always so hard. It's those 40, 45-minute half times. I mean, literally, we've heard people taking naps in between, but you've got to be able to get your body going again. And every time you get cooled off, it just gets harder the next time.
See the focus on the two quarterbacks, Prescott and Hurts, as they come in. We mentioned the wind was picking up. These showers that were around us all day, and we have to take safety first. So once there's a lightning strike within a certain radius, and you look at the radar, you've got to make that decision to keep some 70,000 people safe, in addition to players and officials and everybody else on this field. The rain is starting to come down, so hopefully they got ahead of this. If there is no lightning, then we've been able to keep playing, and there was the hope that with these showers coming at around 10:30 local time, the daytime heating, which sometimes boils up those thunderstorms, would have negated what we're seeing right here, having to stop play, but it did not. So let me ask you this question here, just in regards to the delay. These teams had not played for these starters 4 quarters. And nobody plays the preseason. Not the quarterback has played the preseason. They've come out and been very sharp so far.
Yep.
Could this in any way help to get another break before the last 20 minutes of this game, being that it's week 1 of the season?
Well, it's possible, especially for the Philadelphia Eagles, because without Jalen Carter in there, you have one fewer guy in there rushing the passer. So, yeah, it certainly could help you a little bit. But that was a huge play that we just saw. I mean, let's not underestimate that with the Dallas Cowboys going in, probably at least going to be able to cut it to 1 in this play.
But you saw another huge play after the fumble.
Yeah, watch Dak Prescott at the end of this play. And what we're going to see is him come around and make a touchdown-saving tackle, because nobody is going to catch Quinyon Mitchell, who runs 4.33 in the 40-yard dash. And look how much space he has. And look at the tackle by Dak Prescott. Absolutely perfect. We saw Ben Roethlisberger do it in a playoff game one time to help out our friend Jerome Bettis.
That's right. And you saw only the big guys were there. They were not going to catch Mitchell. It's a heck of a play. Now, you see that play, and you go back to fundamentals, right? A lot of young folks are starting youth football season, high school football season. There's a guy 32 years old in the league.
Well, I'm going to turn this thing over to the PHIvsDAL show, folks. All right.
And a new hamstring to boot, right? And what we've also learned is that he is hyperactive in eating the right foods now.
Right.
Beyonce, right, is the one that's sort of leading the way for him. They look great. We saw that shot of him in the locker room before the game, and he's rocked up. I think you were even talking about, but when we were interviewing, it's like his face looks thinner. He's really ripped up.
Yeah. When you talk to Dak, he walked in the room, he's looking healthy and happy and looked great. And he said, I lost some of the weight, just kind of repositioned, repurposed. And Dak Prescott, who even told us that he's too flexible, which may have been part of the reason he had the hamstring injury, but his mobility tonight has been a positive for the Cowboys. You gonna try to limber up like that?
No, I don't care if I'm limber. I just want to get that body. You gotta go to there. Look at that tackle.
But you said to us all week as we were getting ready and all really month getting ready for this game. When Dak Prescott's been healthy, this has been a 12-win team in the playoffs the 3 years before last year.
Well, and to some extent you feel for Mike McCarthy, the 2 years that they didn't play so well when he was the head coach, Dak Prescott was out. They win 12 games, 3 straight times, don't do so well in the playoffs, and then he rips his hamstring last year. I mean, this is a guy that was second in the voting for MVP 2 years ago, and is coming right back and playing exactly the way he did 2 years ago.
Let's update you on what we're hearing from the NFL. We can keep at the radar as well. 11:15 is when they think the area might be clear of the lightning, and then it would be another 12 minutes of warm-up time after that. So that would be 57 minutes from now or thereabouts to get the game back started one more time. So that gives you an idea of where we are. And you see the radar, which doesn't necessarily show any clouds of ground or any lightning, but you can see some of the distance there. And that's why we put this thing on pause. Just inside of 5 minutes left third quarter, Eagles by 4 in a weather delay here in South Philly.
Y'all look really on to this spotlight.
Wow.
There is some gravy there. You know, you want to see you get primo parking. But you don't have to be a VIP to get more than just...
Come on in, come on over from PHIvsDAL show. Make sure you guys sit down. I think the Eagles are going to win this one.
Could I get
It's 24-20 right now. Eagles. They scored so far.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Only one. For Packer game this Sunday. Friday, Saturday. I will be either doing baseball or football, college. But I don't know which one yet. But stay tuned. It's 9:35 my time. All right. They're in a rain delay right now. This is the current score. All right. Peace. Well, hang on here.
Up here, it's like Tom Cruise.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater effect to have uplifting flavor.
We usually work on Sundays.
I'll cancel my plans.
Where did you go that?
Actually, does make it taste better.
Try to get to the point.
2 words. No comment.
How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded. Works every time.
But, oh yeah.
It will be Eagles ball when we get restarted, as we have a weather delay about 11 minutes into it right now here in Philly. Eagles leading the Cowboys 24-20. You see that cell that has come up. You can see some lightning right between the N and the F and Lincoln and Financial there. And when it gets within a certain radius, they pull the plug on the game, get as many people as they can to seek shelter. Fortunately, behind it looks okay, so no matter what happens, looks like we'll get back to some football maybe in a half hour or so. We can take this time to prepare for the Ravens and Bills on Sunday, since we're jammed with 2 games in 4 days.
Yeah, bet on that.
So if we're going to do that, Maria and company are back up in a tunnel that we were hiding in a few years ago when we had a delay on the opening night. All right, Maria, you and the guys got in that tunnel.
Hey, it's becoming a regular thing. If we're going to kick off the season, we're going to have some kind of weather delay, which means you get to hear from us a little bit more, so I'm not going to complain about it. Exit the green room, come into the tunnel. We're seeing all the fans slowly exit out of the bowl and just get to safety on the concourse or down here through the tunnels. But guys, let's talk about the impact that this could possibly have on both teams. I mean, it's the first week of the season. It's the first time you're getting a look at your squad, and now you have to go in the locker room, hit reset, and finish off this third and fourth quarter.
I think it's the unknown. No one knows how any players as a group is going to respond. As a coach, you're like, hey, I know some guys from last year, but how does that mix into this year? So I think the unknown of it being the first game, you can't truly trust and say, I know my group, we're resilient, we'll be back ready to go. So as a coach, I'll be really nervous.
My first instinct would think that it would benefit Philadelphia. Championship team from last year, a mature team, but they've shown their youth, right? They're a young team on both sides of the ball, and they've seen a little bit of that youth here tonight with some of the mistakes that they've made. So I'm not so sure if it works to their advantage at all.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it and go, man,
Yeah, I agree. Fly Eagles.
Anyways. Now we're going to go sit down, chill out. Also,
See you guys. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. See you definitely on Saturday and Sunday. Peace.